Hey team, this is Barry with FireAndIceOutdoorGear.com, and I've done a Swedish torch video on just how to boil water with a paper cup. But after I made that video, did all the editing and stuff, I got me thinking there's two other ways you can make a Swedish torch, and I wanted to share the advantages of a Swedish torch. One is it'll keep you warm, it's great lighting, and you can cook with it as well. So really neat for if something ever happened that you would have a at least the knowledge to make one. So we're going to make two different kinds. One's going to be more technical, and then the other one's going to be crazy simple. So we'll get started. I brought our Fire and Ice outdoor gear. This thing's made out of hickory, absolutely beautiful, and it breaks down and fits into its own pack. That's my 22, and we also do a 16. And we're bringing out the knife again, and we're going to bring our hammer that we made in a couple episodes ago. I'll link that up in the top screen. So my knife is not very big. This is a 4-inch knife. But if you look, do you see the cracks in that? It's going across this way. That would be where I would want to cut, right there. And then actually there's a line right there as well. And it actually is cut. Looks like it's already splitting. So this is dry wood. When you see something like that, that's where I would start personally. But all right, let's get it. Look at that. It's right here. This is a piece of dogwood. Alrighty. Let's put this knife back up. Try to put them back together the way they came. That, like that. So same kind of situation where we need a hole in the center, and we're going to actually, rather than putting sticks on the sides for the gap, we're actually going to split it and give it its own air gap. And I'm going to give it a shelf. So right about here, let's see, do we have some charcoal? Let's see, we got some more charcoal right there, there, and that's just a piece of charcoal that when we burnt the last one. I'm going to cut that. I'll put this right here. How does this go? There we go. Just like that. And the bottom, just telling us where the bottom is. And all I'm going to do is just cut down probably the length of the blade, and then we're going to come and cut here, and this is going to be solid, and this is going to be the gap. All right, so we've got our line. We just cut through just a little bit. It's going to give the coals a shelf, and that's the bottom. I just darkened it up. So now we're going to take my knife and we're going to cut the top of this down to that shelf. So we'll get on that next. All right. Now that we have our line, we can bail this to the bottom. You can use twine and wire, whatever you have. Now you'll have an air gap. This will make it burn a lot more efficient. Here we go. Now we have an air gap. There we go. This stuff is fat lighter. It lights up like a candle. Let's see. We can use some of this. we started this around 8 o'clock and it's 11:30 now, and it is almost gone. And this thing maybe 6 or 7 inches round, so about 4 hours. And this is a dogwood, which is a really great tree. So I'm going to get rid of this, and I want to show you the second one. Super easy. You just got to have one tool. I'll show you what that looks like. So first thing is, I want to get prepared. I want to get a couple of these cut into smaller pieces, so we can get some kindling going. Alright, let's see here. Sometimes you could just pop it with your hand. Other times you might have to still got some other pieces. This is the fat lighter. Put that over there. Cut some of this up. I love this stuff. This is pine, so it cuts really easy. Doesn't take much to get it going. There we go. We'll take some of that. I still have some, so I can start the fire pit or other stuff. Put this back up. So this one, I'm going to show you how to do the easy button. And you can make these torches down the side of your, you can use them for lighting, like I said, cook off of them, keep yourself warm. So pretty much this size right here, what I've gathered with this wood is this will burn for about 3.5 hours. And you saw within, I guess, 2 hours, the fingers started to break down. So I wouldn't leave a pot on here for 3 hours, because as those fingers start to burn, they're, you know, one's burning faster than the other and they start to break, you know, blah blah blah. But let me show you, I'm going to show you how a fast way to do this. So now you've got a torch. That was a little crazy though. Let me see here. Let's get this bad boy to burn. think we have it burning perfect now. It did take a minute and I had to use a little bit more of that fat lighter. This is completely dry. It's on fire and it's absolutely cold on the bottom. But I'm gonna go grab a stainless pot, the kind that you get from Walmart, the Stanley. Let's see how long this will take to boil water. I'll be right back. This is the Stanley cup, stainless, and let's see here. Let's see how long it'll take to boil some water. Couldn't imagine it would take long. I just started the timer, so we'll just add a few seconds to it. Still is very windy. I think it'd still do the job. Tell you what, you could stay warm for sure. That puts out a lot of BTUs. We're at 2 minutes. Uh-oh, starting to boil. Let's see. We're at 3 minutes, 15 seconds. She is doing her thing. You see that? We're looking at right at 4 minutes. 3 minutes and some change, but we started it kind of late. But yeah, 4 minutes. Well, this is definitely a cool project. It's boiling. And I imagine this right here will burn for probably about 3.5 hours. If you notice, this one's starting to get a little bit thin. This will start to break off. So I wouldn't trust this for long periods. It's pretty cool. Still hot. I can still pick this up. This is cold in the bottom, completely cold, which is really cool. Neat project. The chainsaw is a little bit crazy, I'm not gonna lie to you. That was you have to get it going. Once you get it going, it's fine. But the chainsaw was obviously the easiest way of doing it. If you have a chainsaw the other way, like I said, the knife. I just wanted to show you 2 other easy ways. It was just on my mind, and I had the wood, so I wanted to try it. And I wanted to share the experience with you guys. So I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see you next time.